through the course content and we'll go through each and every chapter, what are the topics we are going to be covered, okay, with some scenarios and examples. So please feel free to stop me if anyone is not clear of any of this topic. Second thing, we will also discuss about what are the logistics we are going to be provide as part of our regular session. Like to complete this training, for your practice, what are the documents, training materials, practice documents, interview questions, resumes, how we are going to support on that, that also we'll discuss in detail. And apart from that, anyone have any questions on Workday side in terms of does Workday require any coding? Does Workday require any certifications? Like at what level we can apply for the positions? Okay. Or what are the roles and responsibilities? We will also discuss about that. And want to hear from you as well. Some questions if you have any. Okay. So this is how we're going to present. So quickly, let me introduce myself first, and then we'll jump into the topic. So myself, my name is Kiran. I have around 15 years of experience in IT industry, around near 12 plus years of experience in Workday itself. So coming to my Workday expertise, I have experience in Workday Core HR, compensation, advanced compensation, Workday benefits, and Workday payroll USA and UK and Canada, and also absence management, talent and performance modules, and of course integrations, reportings, and all. So far, end to end, I have done around 6 plus implementations, which includes from the requirement data gathering to post-production support, post-go live, post-production support. And also I supported 7 plus application management projects, means support projects I led. Currently, I'm working as a project manager for one of the reputed organization. So this is about a simple intro about myself. And yeah, coming to the course content. So first, this course has designed for techno-functional, which means we are going to be cover Workday core HR concepts plus reporting plus integrations. Okay, so what we are going to be learn in our training, Workday core HR, a report or report writer, you can say technically, integrations. Okay, so consolidating all these three together, we will call it as techno-functional training. Okay, techno-functional training. Okay, so I'm going to walk through each and every chapter and concepts in each module in Workday Core HR or reporting or integration. Please feel free to stop me if you have any questions. Actually, I would like to start from the Workday architecture and Workday deployment methodology, but just want to ensure everyone is comfortable. Some of you might be from the recruitment side, some of you might be non-IT, some of you might be in IT in other domains, or some of you might be in HCM itself, might be PeopleSoft or Oracle or SAP, something like that, or success factors. Just I want to ensure everyone on the same page. I would like to start from very basic level, basics. But once we start our regular sessions, there is a session called Workday Deployment Methodology. So there we're going to discuss in detail about what are the different steps are available in the Workday Deployment Methodology, Workday recommendations, and what are the roles and responsibilities of us, okay, being a consultant or HRS manager, HR consultant, and what are the tools we will use in order to implement a project, and what are the tools we will use to migrate the data from one trend to another trend, like workbooks, process books, okay, and what are the roles and responsibilities in the project, in the AMS, application management support, or during implementation. What are the critical challenges we will face as a consultants? How to overcome? And what are the best practices during support projects or implementations? Okay. And what are the key roles where either Workday will support or you will support or client support? So we'll discuss in detail about this during our Workday deployment methodology session. In order to discuss that, at least we need to complete few chapters so that once you are comfortable in Workday skills, then the topic when I started easy to understand. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Okay, let me start with one question, friends. Okay, it might give you an idea also for me, like to understand where are we. Okay, so currently Workday. Can someone help me or someone tell me what is the current Workday version we're using. Workday version, current version. December, we are in December 28th, Sunday, right? What is the current Workday version we are using? Or Workday
Uh,
update?
Sorry, actually, I don't know the exact version what is currently happening.
Yeah, no problem, sir. Thank you for informing me. Okay, friends. The current version of Workday we are using is Workday 2025 R2. Okay, WD 2025 R2. What is this? WD stands for Workday. 2025 stands for the year which is released. R2 stands for released. Okay. So in interviews, it is a expected questions to know like what are the current updates and all. Okay. So WD 2025 R2 is our latest version, and which means WD stands for Workday 2025, the year which is released. R2 stands for release 2. Fine. What is the previous version? Current version, okay. What is the previous version? Anyone would like to take a guess based on the naming
Release
convention?
one. It could
Release
be
1.
of R1.
Excellent. It is WD, same thing, 2025 R1. Okay? WD, Workday, 2025 R1. Fine. Why two updates? Why R1? Why R2? What is the difference here?
So
Anyone?
some updates could be added on, or some deployments and sprints may be added on feature.
Perfect. Exactly, sir. That's absolutely correct. But here we'll call it as the same thing, whatever we mentioned, but we will call it as cycles. What does it mean? Releases. Every year, Workday will release two updates, friends. Every year, Workday will release two updates. One update in the month of February. Okay, sorry, one update in the month of February. It will release. Second update in the month of September. So what does it mean? Every 6 months, you can call it as biannual. Workday will release updates. Every 6 months, biannual, Workday will release updates. One release is from in the month of February, another release is from September 2. So you know now what is previous update, what is current update, what is upcoming update based
It
on
could
this.
be of WD 2026 R1
Excellent.
and
This is going to be released
February.
in February. Perfect. So the upcoming updates in the month of Feb, Workday is going to be released. Okay, why these are updates? Why don't we use only one application? Why every 6 months Workday needs to be released these updates?
So, like, they are going for agile model, I guess. So, every problem, there could be a new update, or, new problems could be of new resolutions. You know,
Excellent. Right. Correct. So for example, most of us were using Android mobiles or iOS mobiles, right? iPhones. You see, what is the current latest version of iPhone this year? Anyone? Current
iPhone
version,
17, right?
iPhone 17. Right. What is the next upcoming version?
Uh,
Could be 18,
we don't
right,
know.
sir?
Mostly it will be like 18,
18, right? The same.
18
11,
Pro,
12,
like
13,
that.
14, 15, 16, 17,
Mm,
18, so on, unless they will change the name in future. Right, sir? Why they're giving the new update?
mm,
Already we have
yes.
phones. Why again there is the new phones in the name of 18? Reason is it might be enhanced features. It might have advanced
Mm,
features. It might be easy to use. It might be coming with more advanced camera applications and all. Who knows? Maybe in future we can also see we can present with the help of a mobile, right? Exactly the same thing here. As a friend mentioned in this call, Workday every 6 months they release new features. Those are fewer may be bug fixes, majority are enhanced applications. To make the current product simplify, to make the current product easy to use, there might be user interface experience, there might be manager's experience, employee self-service, admin self-service, or maybe we are consultants for us also, they may bring the new features and updates to make it simplify the product at the end. That's why we will see, keep every 6 months, we will get these updates. Okay? Now question. Okay, Kiran, every 6 months Workday releasing updates. What is my job? Do I need to perform any patchwork here? Do I need to work on any releases here? So one of the beauty about Workday is we manually no user intervention comes. Okay? What happens? Workday will release updates in two types. Okay, Workday updates are two types. One is automatic updates. One is automatic updates. Another
Updates.
one is you can call it as opt-in or manual. Something similar to our car we are driving, right? Automatic car or manual car, very similar to that. Not sure it will fit in my example which I discussed. So automatic updates means without user intervention, you no need to do, I no need to do, you and client no need to do. No one need to do anything. Workday release those features automatically in the system. That is a tenant called Sandbox Preview. A tenant called Sandbox Preview. I will discuss what is this preview during our tenant methodologies. Okay? Sandbox Preview, they will release. So here what happened, your production copy will be there and new features releases will be there. So we will perform certain testing. That's all we need to perform to ensure the new features Workday releasing should not impact your current data. For example, I have some pictures in my mobile, which is JPEG format. I'm just saying an example. Okay. So iPhone releases new feature. I install that feature. I accepted that feature. It's forcing me. Automatically, some of my pictures has been deleted. Okay, some of my pictures has been deleted. So to avoid similar things in Workday, they never release directly into the production environment. To ensure they will give 45 days of time to test. Current data should not impact due to these updates. Okay, current environment should not impact with these updates. So that's why the testing we will perform. No need to do any patchwork, no manual intervention, automatically Workday will release. Only thing is we need to run all the business process, certain reports, okay, to ensure there are no errors on these updates. Okay, and assume a customer called XYG or Y will take a real-time customer. Let's take Walmart. So Walmart customer said in 2026 Workday releasing new features. Okay, in the preview. Assume they are not happy with the features. They're very comfortable with the 2025 features. These features are what are released. They're very comfortable. And the 2026 is going to bring some color changes on the screens, user interface changes, etc. They're not ready to accept. But Workday never allow if anyone say, no, I don't want these updates. No, everyone has to accept these updates. Service level agreement, SLA. That's an agreement between the client and Workday, customer and Workday. They must accept the new features. Okay? Workday wants everyone on the same page. It's not like one person will be in another update, another person will be in another update. No. And these updates are free of cost. No need to pay any, what do you call? No need to pay any additional cost for the client. These are free of cost. Okay. Opt-in or manual updates. These are user specific. Clients think or customers think these features are helpful in their day-to-day HR practice. Then they can install, they can enable these features. So this might be very simple, kind of a checkbox, enabling a feature, grouping, or might be some setup. I will show some examples once we start our regular session with the difference between automatic updates and manual updates. So these
Yeah,
are specific.
Kiran, just sorry for interruption. Just
No,
give me one thing. Like when we use some mobile, developers options will be there, right? So
right.
is it similar to like
Good
same?
question.
Like, no?
No, no, I got you. So Workday doesn't have customization options. Okay,
No,
you
no. Actually, they'll be enabling features and they'll be disabling for someone, right?
right,
Everyone's options will be disabled, but they'll be having that features. But if
right.
someone wants to opt, they can enable it, right? So is it
Understood.
similar to it?
Understood. Yeah, exactly. Correct. In fact, you helped me here. We are giving the right example. So
Okay.
opt-in manual means exactly what you mentioned, sir. Some features, client A, B, C, let's take. Client A may not require opt-in. Client B may like certain features. They will enable it. Again, free of cost. Automatic updates, no user intervention. Everyone has to accept. Opt-in or manual updates is up to you. If you like, you can enable it. If you don't like, you can just continue. There is no impact with that. Okay? Did I answer your question?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, great. So, which were very simple things, guys. It can be sometimes a simple checkbox you need to select, or it can be sometimes a radio button, or sometimes a proper setup, new business processes, etc. I will take few scenarios. Actually, we have a this change management trend. I mean, release management activity. I'm going to explain in detail about where to start, what report we need to run, how to perform impact assessment. Okay, how to assign each features for a row, how to identify this is part of core HR, this is part of payroll, or this is part of compensation, how to identify cross-functional user interface related, admin related, etc. Okay, and if there is an impact, the new feature of the release, it is impacting your current configuration. 99% there won't be any. In fact, 100% there won't be any, but sometimes it may, right? So how to identify what reports you need to run? Okay. If you run into such scenario, how to handle that? So everything we will discuss during our release management session. Okay. I will explain that in detail. So this is a bit simple intro to make you comfortable or make you understand like what is this release? What is the current version we are using in Workday? Okay. In detail, I will jump in during our regular session. It's a 2 hour session. I will generate a report, how to analyze the features, how to check the current features, how to check that is impact or not. We'll discuss in our regular session. Okay. So quickly, I'll take you to the course content. I'll take you to the course content. And quickly, we'll walk through what are the concepts we are going to be cover as part of our regular sessions. Feel free to stop me and don't feel shy. Consider me as your friend. If it is not clear, just stop me and ask. I try my best to make you understand with some examples. Okay, where to start? How to start? So as I said, Workday. What is Workday? Workday architecture, cloud design, release cycles, and what are the different types of um, modules we have in Workday, like HCM, Finance, Payroll, how they're integrated. Okay, in architecture diagram, I will walk through that. It's a kind of overview. Okay, then after, we'll also talk about the basic points like what is Workday HCM, what are the different types of chapters we have, how the data will flow between each and every chapter, what are the grouping points, important points we have, core concepts and navigational basics of the Workday. Like once you logged into Workday, you have certain features are available on the landing page, which includes how to search for a task, view or modify a task, what is meant by worklets or application, what is meant by inbox, notifications. Okay, there are around 24 features we have on the Workday landing page. Each and every feature we will discuss in detail about that. And quickly, we'll also talk about a security basics. What is mean by role? What is the difference between a role and admin, groups, domains, business process security policies? We will discuss. Okay, these are just to make you familiar with the terminology and key features and important groupings. We will discuss first. Then after, actually the first chapter starts from here. Organizations in Workday. Sorry. Organizations in Workday. So first what we do, we'll have an overview. What is organization? What are the types of organizations we have in Workday? What data we need from the client in order to create this organization? how to do the organization assignments and groupings. Okay, what is the prerequisite in order to create this organization? What are the next steps to after creating an organization? How to ensure the organization setup you have done correctly as per the Workday standards? What reports you need to run, audit reports. So that level we will discuss in detail. So organizations, we have around 12 organizations currently we have in Workday, which includes supervisor organization, cost center hierarchy, company hierarchy, matrix organization, pay group, location hierarchy, business unit, custom organization, cost center hierarchy. Sorry, region and region hierarchy. Okay, around 12 organizations we have. We are going to discuss in detail about all these organizations. Out of these 12 organizations, we are going to start first supervisor organization. Right. Why I'm not supposed to start a cost center? Why I'm not supposed to start a custom organization? Why I only start with supervisor organization? Because supervisor organization is one of the unique organization among all other organizations. Okay? Supervisor organization is a unique organization, friends, among all other organizations. Why it is unique? What makes it is unique compared to other modules? Because if you want to hire an employee, you must need a supervisor organization first. Before that, if you want to create a position, you must need a supervisor organization. If you want to define roles and responsibilities, you need a supervisor organization. Okay? Or if you want to copy a unique business processes, you must need a supervisor organization. Okay? Four unique characteristics supervisor organization have. Positions must be created only in the supervisor organization. Roles and responsibilities must be defined in the supervisor organization. Unique business processes must be copied only in the supervisor organization. Okay, and hiring employees only in the supervisor organization. So all these four, because of these four characteristics, so became a unique one. Okay, first we'll learn that. Then after, how to create a subordinate organization, how to create a uh, how to create a subordinate supervisor organization, how to create a divide a supervisor organization, assign a superior supervisor organization. Okay, all the data we will discuss in detail, like creating supervisory, creating subordinate organization, and dividing a supervisor organization, and then move workers by organization, inactivating a supervisor organization. If you think any organization of post you created is not required, you can still choose inactivating an organization. Okay, that is also possible in Workday, but we need to ensure certain steps we need to follow. Yeah. So that all we'll discuss. Then after additional organization types and hierarchy. Just now we discussed that 12 organizations we have. We're going to discuss all the 12 organizations. We're going to discuss all the 12 organizations and post configuration will assign those organizations under supervisor organizations to default on the positions, to default on the employees. Okay. So that level we will discuss. So once we complete this chapter, then we'll move on to the next chapter called staffing models. Staffing models, first we'll have overview for each and every chapter. So we have two types of staffing models currently we have in Workday. Okay, how many we have? Two types of staffing models currently we have. What are those? One is position management. Another one is job management. Why two? Because each customer may have their unique requirements, friends, right? So it doesn't mean Workday gave only one staffing model. Some customer may have different requirements. It works, application should support them as well, correct? That's why Workday has two options: position management, job management. It's up to client or customer's call which staffing model is suitable for them. And we are the people to help the client here. We need to understand the requirements. From the day one of employee hire to till the employee separated, what are the transactions they're going to be complete, like promotion, transfer, demotion, data changes, location changes, organization changes, international assignments, short-term assignments, long-term assignments, fixed term, contract employees. Okay, converting a converting contract worker to an employee. So we need to ask several questions to understand the client needs. Based on that, you can recommend either position management or job management. During our staffing class, I'll explain in detail. So to propose either of the staffing model, we should be clear with client requirements first. Based on that, it's not about only creating positions, creating jobs. Till the employee left the organization, what are the events, what are the transactions they will perform? Based on that, we need to propose one of the staffing model. Okay. So after proposing the staffing models, once we have an overview, then we'll talk about hiring restrictions. What is hiring restrictions? Assume a customer said, create a position. A simple. What I told you, create a position. Is this information sufficient? What is the position title? When you want this position effective in your supervisor organization? When you are planning to hire an employee into this position, earliest hire date and effective date of the position, then is this position for full time or part time? Is this position you are asking me to create for employer contractor? Is this position you are creating for regular or casual? Where is this position required? In which location the person you need to hire to this position? Does this position requires any MBA qualifications or any non-IT background? All this data we need to create this position. Not mandatory, but required. These are called hiring restrictions like location, time type, worker subtype, position title, position reason, availability date, earliest hire date, critical job, difficult to find. Consolidatingly, we'll call it as hiring restrictions. Then after, we'll also talk about how to create positions, job recs, and differentiating staffing models. This typo here, not modes, it's models. Okay? Like, we will go through position management and job management. We'll discuss key differences between position management and job management, attributes, dependencies, prerequisites, and then after, once we are completed, then I will come up with a case study. Okay, case study something like I'm your client. I will present my requirement. You need to recommend or suggest a staffing model. Which staffing model is suitable? That case study will allow us to analyze the requirement. Okay, recollect the position management, job management, and suggest the right staffing model. Okay, so that we will discuss in our staffing models. Then after, we'll also talk about jobs and positions. This is a very simple chapter in Workday. Job profile, job family groups. Job profiles are mandatory in Workday. Why? Because it holds positions additional key information. What is that? It holds positions additional key information like management level, job level, exempt or non-exempt, okay, job codes, compensation codes, grade profiles. All this data will define on the job profile and include or assign the job profile to a position or a job. Then the position is ready for hire. Job profile is mandatory, whereas job family groups are optional. Then do we need to create this? You're saying it's optional. Definitely, yes, we need to create. Though in the book you receive Workday says it's optional, but we need to think about a long run. We must create these job families. Why? First of all, what is job family? So in any organization you take, finance team will be there, HR team will be there, IT department will be there, operations will be there, sales will be there, maybe marketing will be there. Correct? So if you want to group all IT employees who is working in IT or corporate into IT job family, all HR people into HR job family, all sales people into sales job family. You can utilize these job families like grouping. Or you want to group executive employees separately, management employees separately, or non-management employees separately. You can also create job families in that case. Executive job family, management job family, non-management job family. And then assign all the job families under one job family group. These are really very helpful, especially when working on compensation to create certain eligibility rules. Okay. After that, we'll also talk about how to create positions. How to create positions. How to create jobs. What are the business processes required? Not only that, we'll also talk about freezing a position, closing a position. Also, we will discuss in detail what is mean by that. For instance, you created 3 positions: manager sales, manager IT, manager operations. 3 positions the client asked us to create, we created because they want to hire employees into this. But later, after 1 week, client told us, "Hey Kiran, we don't have any budget to hire an employee in manager operations. I expect the budget will be released. That's why the position is enabled. But unfortunately, the budget is no longer available. Maybe in the next quarter we can expect. So until I don't want this position. Once we create position in Workday, it is not possible to delete. Alternatively, what we can do? We can freeze it. We can freeze the position. Means temporarily this position is not available for her. Temporarily this position is not available for her. You're hiding this position. Okay, after 3 months the budget released. What we can do? Unfreeze the position. Means now the position will be released for hire. You can hire an employee. Okay. Now take a different client. Initially, they need 3 positions. Accordingly, we created the 3 positions.
Kiran,
But
just a doubt. So
please.
is there any freezing time? Like, you said on temporary basis, right?
Mhm.
Is there any freezing time, or it could be of manually unfreezing?
So there are 2 options, sir. We need first thing, if it is 1 or 2 or 3, manually you can freeze it. Okay. And there is no timeline like on this date it has to be freeze. No. But I have alternate solution for that. If you're freezing a mass positions, example, you see majority of the organization with the year end, they will freeze the positions, correct? Year end to complete the year end
Yeah,
activity.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So what we can do, we have 2 options. Entire hierarchy structure, freeze it. Like you're freezing the organization, entire hierarchy structure, sir. But there is no date we can give on this date it should be released. You can freeze it. Effective from December 15th, hiring should not happen in all my organizations. That option we
Okay.
have, sir. Hmm. Alternatively, no, Kiran, we have a tight timelines. Out of 100 positions open, 70 positions we want to freeze. 30 positions we still want to proceed for hire because we have tight timelines. Now our target is 70 positions. In this case, we have EIB, sir. Okay? EIB, Enterprise Interface Builder. With the help of this EIB, you can target, freeze, or close the 70 positions only. That is also possible. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So another option also we have that is called close position. I told right we don't have any delete option. That's why Workday come up with this option called close position. Take the same scenario. Client asked us to create 3 positions. We created 3 positions. Manager sales, manager IT, manager operations. After creating, they told manager operations not required. We don't have budget for future also. Let's go with these 2 positions at this moment. I don't have um, any idea or any expectations I can hire this employee in future. So they don't want this permanently. What you can do, close this position. Point to be noted, if you close the position permanently, the position no longer available for hire. We need to inform to our client before we take an action. Sometimes we can see different clients. They told you close today, tomorrow they will tell you open the position back. Not possible. Once you closed it, closed. You cannot open it. If still they want the position, you need to create a brand new position with the same restrictions. Okay? That's why freeze means temporarily the position you can mark it as not available for hire. Close means permanently you can close the position which is no longer available for hire. Both options we have. So that we will learn here. Oh, where is it? Okay. So how to create positions, freeze positions, unfreeze position, close position, and freeze the entire organization for hiring. All we will learn in our jobs and positions. Then after we'll go to the compensation. So here also we'll have overview first. What we'll discuss in overview? Dependency on the compensation. Compensation, one of the crucial model in work difference. It has a quite dependency on benefits, advanced compensation, payroll, recruitment, okay, and performance module, right? If you are a compensation consultant or a compensation HRS manager or an admin, remember you may require to work with benefits team, payroll team, recruitment team, advanced compensation team, and performance team because your compensation data may exchange with these modules, may send the data to these modules. Okay. So first we'll have a overview of dependencies of compensation on other modules with real-time examples and scenarios. Then what are the different types of compensations we have in Workday? And what are the different types of business processes or workflows, 5 BPs, important BPs we have in Workday? That also we will discuss. Then after, we'll also talk about compensation components. What is compensation components? We have around 17 components are available in Workday. A few I will quickly explain you, which include compensation grade profiles, salary plan, hourly plan, allowance plans, which includes amount-based allowance, percentage-based allowance, unit-based allowance, commission plan, one-time payment, period salary plan, unit salary plan, and commission plan, which I already mentioned, and calculated plan, compensation element group, compensation package, compensation eligibility rule. So like this, we have around 17 elements we have. We're going to learn all these 17 elements in detail with real-time scenarios. So then after, see, point to be noted, although Workday has given 17 compensation components, it doesn't mean we need to create all these 17 components, guys. It depends some component like period salary plan, if you're implementing for European countries or South American countries, then only it might be required. If you're implement North America, Asia or South Asia, these plans might not be required. So some plans are country specific. So we will learn all those. Then after compensation segmentation security, interesting one and popular as well. What it is? Let's say you are the compensation. So okay, I am the compensation admin. You are the recruitment manager. You reached out to me saying that, hey Kiran, we need a referral bonus. Okay, plan name is global referral bonus, and the minimum we will give is $500. Maximum we will give is $1,000. Mid range we will give is, okay, let me correct it. Minimum we will give $100, maximum $1,000. Mid range is $500. Everyone eligible. Simple requirement. So the recruitment person coming with a recruitment manager given a requirement, they need a referral bonus plan. And the important thing here is the plan is accessible only by the recruitment team, not the employees manager, not the compensation partner, nor any other HR partner, etc. Only recruitment manager only can view the plan, can assign the plan, can remove the plan for the employee. This type of requirement will fit in the segmentation security. Okay, if you have such a requirements, we can choose segmentation. Any plans you want specific to any clients, then we can choose, sorry, specific to any security groups, then we can choose this segmentation security. Okay, right. Then compensation eligibility rules. Identify the right employee for the right compensation. What is mean by that? For instance, we have three group of people: executive employees, management employees, non-management employees. Okay. let me. Any organization will take this commonly, the executives, management employees, non-management employees. But the client requirement is straightforward and pretty simple. Only executive employees are eligible for car allowance, 2000 US dollars per month. Okay, only executive. If you're hiring an executive, if you're promoting a manager to executive, okay, the car allowance plan should be available. Similarly, if you're demoting an executive to manager, the car allowance plan should be removed. Okay, and if you're hiring a management and non-management, the car allowance plan should not be available to assign them because they're not eligible. How to restrict that? With the help of compensation eligibility rules, we can achieve that. The most crucial, very, very important one is this setting up the eligibility rules. Here's some uh, logical discussion we will have. Okay, depends on our requirements. I will come up with the requirements too. Then after compensation reports, what is the evidence? I have created all the compensation plans as per the client needs, and there were no errors. Everything looks good. What is the evidence? I can't go each and every plan to check. I can't go each and every employee to check. There might be 10,000 employees, or maybe who knows, maybe 1 million employees. For that, Workday has a standard reports called audit reports, employee comp audit, employee comp audit report, compensation grade audit, etc. These reports, what happens? These reports will capture if there are any errors. Those reports will capture and it will tell you what went wrong and how to resolve that errors. If you have such requirements, we can run this certain report. 200 plus reports we have, friends. To know what are the salaries you are paying globally or country or location specific or region specific, how much you are paying budget wise, 200 plus reports you have in Workday. Exclusive for compensation, you can utilize that. Okay. Then after, we'll move on to the next chapter called business process and configurations. This is also important. In fact, every chapter, it is important. What is business process? Business process are nothing but workflow. Okay? Business process are nothing but workflow. What is this workflow? What is this workflow? For example, a sequence of steps, a collection of steps you can arrange in a sequence in order to trigger one after another. Example, I'm hiring an employee. After hiring, I want to assign compensation. After that, I want to capture employee personal data. After that, I want to capture employee government ID cards, ID details, something like that. In a sequential, I want to capture. In that case, what I can do is I can configure business process workflow in order to capture certain information. So first, we'll have a business process configuration overview, like how to view the list of business process we have in Workday, how to access the business process which you include in your scope or copy to your supervisor organizations. Okay, how to inactivate a business process in future if it is not required. Okay, how to copy the business process, how to include existing business process to a supervisor organization. Okay, that also we will discuss. Then after what is business process, just now we discussed business process framework. In Workday, 260 plus business process we have as of today. 260 plus BPs we have in Workday for different requirements. It's not mandatory we need to include all, but different requirements we have those many. So if you learn how to configure one business process, you are able to configure all the list of business process, guys. 260 BPs you are able to configure. The reason is the framework remains same, which include plus sign, minus sign, to include other steps or remove the existing steps, order, parallel step inbox order, or in my task, and then types, all, due date is based on effective date. Okay, so like there are different types of attributes we have in the framework. We are going to discuss in detail about that. Then after business process configuration options, what does it mean? So we have around 19 plus configuration options we have. A few I will explain. Action, approval chain, consolidated approval chain, to do, review documents, questionnaire, okay, add additional data, etc. Service, something like that. So each and every configuration option may require for certain client needs. Okay, so we'll learn through each and every configuration option in which scenario we need to include these. Okay, and what are the alternative solutions if any configuration option is not available? That also we'll discuss in detail. Then after business process functionality, how the business process works, how to include other business process as a sub-process, how to differentiate primary business process and child business process or sub-process. We will discuss. Additionally, we'll also talk about advanced business process configuration options like create a condition, maintain step delay, routing restrictions, notifications, system notifications with custom notifications, conditional help text, conditional notification, diagram walkthrough. Once you configure BP, Workday generate automatically diagram, the process flow. So how to explain that diagram to the client also we will discuss. Okay. Then once we complete this chapter, so we'll enter into the final step called hiring process. Hiring process. What we will do here? What we do here in hiring? So far, what we did is what we complete is setup. Okay, entire setup. Now it's time for hiring. So before you hiring an employee, we have to ensure our entire setup is working as expected. What are the best practices for that? What reports we need to run? What are the checks we need to perform? We'll learn. Then after creating a pre-hire data or applicant data, and then initiate a hire process for an employee, how to ensure a successful hire, what are the common challenges we'll get during hire process and how to overcome from that. What are the best practices? Then staffing movements or job change, which includes promotion, transfer, demotion, data changes, etc. Okay? Like once you hire an employee, certain level that employee might be promoted. Employee promoted means employee organization cost centers will change, managers will be changed, location might be changed, current position may be changed, employee may get salary hike, lot of other things also will be impacted. So how to include other business process in the sub process also change up we will discuss. Okay. Then after termination package, which includes termination package, which includes like first we'll have termination overview, which includes configuring voluntary termination reasons, involuntary termination reasons, local termination categories and events. Okay, and how to default if you terminate an employee with involuntary termination, that employee no longer available for hire. So such things, and how to initiate a successful termination process, post termination challenges, and how to create notice periods, maintain notice period eligibility rules, local termination categories, all we will discuss in detail. Then after ad hoc compensation changes, changing a job profile, changing position data also will be covered under transactions. Then after, I will also take you to the security groups. Security groups is most crucial in Workday. Okay. Here first we'll have an overview of security. What are the different types of security group types we have? Different between constraint and unconstrained security groups, and also role-based, user-based, custom security, configurable security. What are the different types of functional areas, domains, securable items, security policies we have? How to create a brand new security which is not available in Workday? How to grant permissions? And what are the reports again we need to run to enable those? We will discuss. So this covers Workday core HR concept. So quickly, I want to explain the logistics as well, like what we're going to provide as part training before we moving on to the reporting and integrations. Anyone any questions so far? Anyone any questions I can help you?
No, Kiran.
Okay, just a second. We have some water. Okay. What are logistics we are going to provide as part of the training? First, I will explain presentation method, friends, how we are going to learn. We will go with three-step method here. Okay, what is mean by that? For example, we are learning the supervised organization. First, I will come up with a class notes. It give an idea, it details, key features, what is supervised organization, what are the unique characteristics of supervised organization, what are the dependencies of the supervised organization, why we need to configure only supervised organization first organization, that it give a definition, features and all, interview prep, helpful for interview prep, handy document. Immediately, I will present a requirement document. Each and every chapter I will come up with a requirement, a real-time requirement. So I will take you to the requirement document, how to gather the data from the client, template. Can be Excel or a document, Word document. From the client, we need to gather the data. Based on the document, we'll configure the data in the tenant, means in environment, of the environment. Post configuration will perform testing or assessment. These three steps we're going to apply for each and every chapter here, which includes understand the concept, understand the requirement, configure the data in the instance or environment or tenant. Okay, then test the data and then move on to the next chapter. Like that, we're going to present each and every chapter. And once I complete three chapters, for example, let's say I completed these three chapters, I will come up with 30 questions without answers. Without answers, 30 questions I will come up with. Why? Because before we're moving on to the fourth chapter, I want to walk through all the 30 questions. It will help us to recollect what we covered so far. It will also help you to stand whether your practice is sufficient, adequate, or you want to perform more. Okay, it will also help you for your interview preparations. It's not like any assessment, not putting anyone on spot. I will present the 30 questions. It's voluntary. If anyone wants to answer, you can unmute, you can answer that one. If not, I'm there to help you to walk through the tenant along with the solution. This is how we're going to learn 30 questions for each and every three chapters. It will help you to recap what we covered. Okay? Post completion of this training, sorry, correction. Before completion of this training, once we reach to the higher process, I will present a moderate complex project from here to till here. Okay, I will present a moderate complex project. Maybe you guys can be divided into teams, work as a project on that. You guys discuss the solution. I don't give solution. You guys discuss the solution, configure in the tenant. Then we will all connect, we'll validate how you configure. Okay, that is one project. Post completion of this training, I will give you 150 questions for your interview. Trust me, if you learn all 150, you can clear that interview. Okay? The reason is my 12 years experience are included in that conference. All this question, no one can ask beyond that. Okay. First, there's 150 also. Initially, I don't give answers. I want you guys to explore. The reason is if I give answers is a one-word answer, it doesn't help you in interview. Right? You need to know what we need to create before, what we need to create after, what data you need to create this. That's how we need to answer. So that's why I don't give answers initially. Later, if anyone need, I can give I have a key also, I will give you. Also, I will give one more project. This time, individually you need to do. Okay? It's up to you. Either first one is as a team you guys can do together. Second one, individually you can do. It will give you confidence how to start the project, how to configure it, how to test it, how to communicate. Okay? On the project, where you need to make assumptions, where you have a questions, whether the provided data is sufficient to start the project or configuration or not. That level thinking it will help you. Post that, I will help you to how to configure the entire project if anyone doesn't find any solution. That's how I want to present. Apart from that, each and every chapter once we complete, for instance, I complete organizations. I will give you for everyone a real-time scenario requirement document. Expectations, each and every individual need to practice that. So each and every chapter, once I complete, I will come with a real-time requirement. Based on that, we all will create the data. I will also provide you each and every chapter a real-time requirement to each of you. You to configure it. During configuration, if you run into errors, any questions, I'm always available to help you. Okay? Right. That's how we're going to present it. Additionally, we will also give you class sessions, guys, session recordings. For example, once the session is completed, okay? Once the session is completed, we will get one folder called session recordings. Within 1 to 2 hours, the recordings must be loaded here. You will receive so that you can go through that and go through the key points and you can practice. Second folder will be session notes, means the document which I present on the screen on each and every session. Handy document for your interview preparations. Third folder you will get is practice documents. Each and every chapter, once I completed, the documents will be loaded here. You can download and you can work on that. Fourth one is projects. So this you will get near to completion of hiring process. That folder you have projects. And the fifth one is Workday material. If anyone would like to do a deep dive into Workday materials, you can also do that. And the last one is interview questions. And talent also will be provided with real-time data 24 into 7 with full access. Now, any questions?
Hi, Kiran. So the session in the morning or in the evening?
Thank you for bringing that question, sir. So definitely, so organizer will reach out to you, each one of you. Depends on the
Mhm.
availability of your time, either morning or even majority, we will finalize the session. But I'm
Okay.
comfortable to take evening or morning. So organizer will I mean, he will reach out to you guys. You let him know what is your best time you think. But kindly request, we will take a majority. If majority people say morning, okay. If evening same time say, I'm okay. Accordingly, we will do that. Okay. Then some questions. Maybe you are not asking. I'm going to tell you. Do I need any coding knowledge to learn this? Not it. Coding is not required for Workday. That's why Workday. It is a simplified product,
Okay.
guys. To to make it more easy accessible, Workday
Mm.
minimized it. Okay. For the things whatever we are learning in functional or in the integration, I'm going to explain in a while integration topics quickly. Coding is not required. And do I need any primary skill set? Absolutely not. Easy to learn. Easy to learn. Okay, it's a simple life. What we do in Workday is simple,
Okay.
guys. We are managing and maintaining end-to-end employee master data. Okay, that will maintain in this Workday application. In the first session, I will take you through all the modules and the groupings, a overview. Will give you a clear idea.
Okay.
Then after, I'm a non-IT. Can I still learn this?
Mm.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Okay, it's easy to learn as I
okay.
mentioned.
So, Kiran, I
Yeah.
have a doubt. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry
sir.
for the
No,
disturbance.
no, no.
For the disturbing. Yeah, I'm working as a IT recruiter, and I have a 4.5 years of experience. So I want to learn about the workday, and is there any possibilities to get an opportunity for the fresher, or do we need any
Thank you so much in that question.
do I need any mention the fake experience or what? I'm just asking about
Yes,
a
no,
general
please.
doubt.
Thank you for bringing that question, sir. Anyhow, I'm going to explain that. Fresher opportunities are very few, sir, in the
Okay,
market.
okay.
I'm openly saying that, honest one. Very few. I'm
Mm,
not saying, opportunities are not there, but there are very few.
mhm.
Okay, minimum we need to project ourselves 2+ years in Workday, so
Okay,
that the opportunities are more 2+ years of experience for people. Why? Why, Kiran? Why don't you have freshers? Imagine you are a client. You are paying 50 lakhs,
mm,
70 lakhs, 80 lakhs. You are ready to pay, and
mm.
you're giving your production tenant. And always, right? People always prefer experienced people, especially in IT industry. Majority of you guys, right? So opportunities are there for freshers, but very
Okay,
few. Very few. Okay. So we must project ourselves 2+. But one confidence I can give you, at the end of the training, you will be 2+ years of experience that is on me. I'll ensure you have such experience. Only my humble request for you is attend the sessions, listen the topics, continuously practice, ask questions, don't assume, ask questions, things where it is not clear, practice each and every chapter which documents we give, participate in our debates, the interview questions, practice the projects. Trust me, at the end of the training, you will be 2+ years of experience. Okay, that is on me.
okay. The sessions will be like 5 days in a week or 6 days in a
Yeah,
week.
the initial one is 1 hour per day, sir. And of course, I will lecture 1 hour, I will deliver. If anyone have any questions, additional 30 minutes, 40 minutes you want, I'm happy to spend the time. That's not going to be a problem. Then
Mm,
Monday to Friday,
okay,
we'll have the training. And if you're from
okay,
USA, that will be Sunday to Friday. So, sorry, Sunday to Thursday.
okay,
Yeah. Okay. Then 1 hour session. Overall, we need to come 24 sessions we need. Sometimes it may spill to up to 30. Okay. 24 to 30 sessions we require to complete the workday for HR. Overall training, including integrations, we need 40 sessions. Okay. 40 sessions we might require to complete it, which includes integrations, advanced reports, simple reports, what are I mentioning on the screen, and then calculated fields, different types of reports, security access for the reports, and then EIBs, like if you want to load high level, I'll explain, mass data changes, like 1,000 employees you want to terminate, 10,000 employees you want to hire, or 1 million positions you want to create. You are not going to create manually, it does require a lot of time. For that, Workday has come up with a inbound EIB service. Okay. Then after,
okay. So,
yeah,
yeah,
please,
sorry for the disturbing.
no problem. Please,
Kiran, the module which I require, what I want to learn, I'm from the HR domain. So, is HCM module is enough for the domain, or it is for the everyone for functional, for the techno functional, like into the finance also it will come, or only into the HR domain?
thank you so much for again asking. Workday, that's why we are using the word here, core HR. This is one of the core module
Okay,
interlinks with multiple modules, guys. If anyone wants to learn payroll
okay.
benefits, first you must
Hmm.
learn core itself. Okay. Then after, if still want to upskill, you can add. But trust me, learning core HR with reporting and integration experience, no need to learn any other modules. But once you, with these skills, you can get into the job. And once you landed in the job, keep learning. Add one more module, functional modules like benefits, payroll, something like that. You can keep adding one module for each year. Okay, that's how we need to sustain in work. I will take a question from one of our friends. Yes, ma'am. I can see
Yeah.
Shravani, you have a question. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good.
Actually, I'm a bit confusion between the HCM and core HCM. If you could explain me briefly this. good actually.
Definitely, ma'am. No problem. HCM means in Workday, HCM stands for Human Capital Management, human itself capital, correct? Workday HCM means it has consolidated multiple modules. Workday Core HR, absence, and time tracking, payroll, benefits, talent and performance, recruitment together. All these are called Workday HCM. Ma'am. Workday Core HR means only this module, okay? Which includes, it holds master data. And from this tenant, from this module, the data will flow to the absence, payroll, benefits, and all other modules. Ma'am. So what I'm saying, recommending, learn this module first, and then learn reporting and integration. That would be sufficient to get into the job. Later, add one module in your skills. Expand, learn at the end all the modules. Now you may ask, Kiran, does this knowledge is sufficient for interviews? That's why we are learning Workday Core HR plus reporting plus integration. It's a very rare combination. No one has knowledge in all these three. Okay. So getting into resume, finalizations, selections, clearing interviews, it will definitely helpful. Okay.
Kiran, Kiran, actually, this could be of you're telling around six, right? So we could learn around three, that is fine, or we need to learn everything.
No, sir. See, no one in the world learn all the things, sir. Because
Yeah,
once you go to the actual project, right,
yeah,
forget about these modules. You might be working on only on the reporting. You might be
okay.
working on only in the security itself. You might be get a
Maybe
project
based
work
on the
only.
project.
Exactly. That depends on the project, ma'am. Or you might be working only in the compensation or staffing. So like that, it depends on the project requirements. Okay. So
So,
why I'm saying upskill means, see, currently the workday market is good, friends, compared to all other ERPs, which doesn't require any skill. I mean, skills in the sense, coding and get into the job easily.
no, actually,
Mhm.
Kiran,
Uh,
so we gone through some things. No, correct me if I'm wrong. So I've gone through some openings for other modules also.
Okay,
Compared to other modules, Workday is good and their pay is also good. So
exactly.
coming to the openings, I've gone through like from two place we have multiple openings in payroll actually. So
Right.
people were less in payroll, absence and time tracking, I guess.
The hard cakes, as you mentioned, payroll. If you learn, you ask, they give. Simple. You ask, you put the number, they will pay. But remember, payroll, I'm not saying it is not possible under, I'm a payroll consultant. Okay. Payroll, if you own it right, end of the
Okay.
month depends on the pay cycle, weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly. We have sleepless nights. The reason
Okay.
is we are playing around the numbers, correct? So why I'm saying the sleepless night maybe not happen every time. Once you run it, see at the end, all the models are linked with the payroll. I will give an
Okay.
example. One of the employee raised a concern. He got the less salary. $200 I got less. Only one simple query. They posted you in the service no ticket. Now you have to go and check employee compensation. Employee when when the new salary increase or not. Does this employee work 40 hours or not? So many things are there. Is any configuration issue on payroll? It's a lot of effort. So that's why people within payroll they're paid more. So much they make it. Especially if you're in US means that's it. Yeah.
So do we have any
Also,
reference
sir,
from your side? Sorry for
Sorry, you
interrupting.
mean a reference?
Yeah.
Uh, Sir, I want to be honest here. I do have references, definitely yes. But it's not like once we complete training, openings will be there, right? So
No,
whenever
no.
there is
Just I
opening,
was asking
I
in
will let you.
general.
No, 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 definitely. I will let you know, guys. Maybe anyone can apply like that. But at the what we will do is we will also help you resume preparation, sir. Okay. We will give you three types of resumes, right? 2 plus years, 5 plus years, 7 plus years.
So
Accordingly, you will put you prepare your resume and share to us. We will review and give it to you. Based on that, we will also suggest what are the positions you can apply. Through the LinkedIn, if you can apply daily at least 5 to 10 positions. Okay. One thing I want to highlight here is getting into Workday job is easy. Why I'm saying that easy here is the demand is like that. Sustaining in Workday job is in your hand. Means what? We can also help you. We can also help you in your interview to clear. Organizer will provide more details on that. We will get into the job. Sustaining means you need to work in that job. Okay? There you need to always be more proactive, give the confidence to your project manager or team lead. You are capable, you will deliver. Continuously learn, accept the challenges, come out of that comfort. I'm telling to everyone, guys, including myself. If you can do that, you are the master in Workday. Another reason is compared to other modules, pay also good here, friends. Okay, why pay is good? Consulting companies charging more. So that majority of the company they're building their own teams. So they're ready to pay more. The only thing we need to prove we are good in Workday. That's all. Yeah. Sorry, you were
Kiran,
asking a question. Yeah, go on.
Kiran, sorry for one more.
No
So, what is
problem.
the combo of payroll? Like, you have been telling us, we have 5 to 12 modules. So, it could be of payroll, time tracking, and absence. Is this a right combo, or we have any other
No,
combos?
no,
I
sir.
was just asking
So
in general for suggestion.
sure. Sir. Any modules, payroll, performance benefit, any module you want to learn, first is core HR. Even integrations you want to learn also, first is core HR because entire master data is storing there. Now combinations. For payroll, compensation is interlinked. Without compensation, payroll cannot be run. You remember, while we giving this compensation overview, I said dependency and compensation modules. I mentioned benefits, performance, payroll, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So payroll required compensation data, benefits data, absence data, sir. These three are a great combinations.
Also,
Okay,
sir, as you mentioned, that core
Yeah.
HCM, those are the different kind of sub-modules are there, like
ma'am.
absence and time management and recruiting. Those
Yes, ma'am.
are the part of the core HCM or is it separate part of the daily work
Separate, ma'am.
activity?
Those are called advanced module. Those are under HCM. I'm so sorry if it is confusing this title. I definitely your question is super valid. You should change to the core HR. Maybe we are including integrations and all. That's why HCM. It's leading to confusions. Core HR only. Okay, core HR. Not
Okay, as we discussed in the conversation, sir, because getting into the workday is very easy because it's a theoretical or just a normal. It's not a normal. It's a user-friendly dashboard where we can easily find out and we have to do the process. And can't this kind of integration, this kind of process, can't we use for the AI?
So good one, ma'am. So artificial intelligence. So Workday also working on that, ma'am. They have this in the roadmap, but it doesn't impact the jobs and all. It still more simplifies the current process. Okay. So we are consultants. We are the technical heads. It doesn't impact us, ma'am. AI is not going to replace Workday. They're working with some AI. For example, currently they're working on chatbot. So that help you. Earlier, what happened is we have manual documents like how to change personal information, how to enroll into benefits, how to add the government ID, how to change emergency contact details, something like that. You will give a document. Based on the document, the user will go through step by step and change. Now Workday is coming with already it is there, but they're going to more simplify. Workday Assistant. There they're calling it as Illuminati. Sorry, it's not Illuminati. It is Illuminate. Illuminate. Sorry, correction. It just help you to take you through the pages, ma'am, but not the entire configurations. At least at this moment, we don't have any superpower AI bots to do the configurations. It required manual user configurations. Yeah. Did I answer your question, ma'am? Or any follow-up questions?
Kiran, can you hear me?
I can, sir. Please.
Yeah, so I'm actually I'm into complete integration background with the 13 years of experience in SAP CPI and integration, IBM integration stack. Okay,
Oh,
I'm actually
yeah.
trying to switch to Workday integration, but I'm just getting some fear like these are all like the core HR related stuff and all. So is it good decision to just come inside to Workday integration?
Sir, it's like you already swim in the Pacific Ocean, sir. Sorry. The example why I'm saying Pacific Ocean. So I'm a SAP guy before into coming into Workday. But 2008 2008 I'm into SAP.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 2009 into I'm SAP. 2012 I switched to Workday. That time Workday is a just raising one. No one is interested in joining because it's new tool, right? No
Mm-hmm.
one ready to move from other technologies. So somehow we went into that. We got opportunity. So in since you're saying SAP, I can understand you might have written the codes, background, go back to the screens, writing codes, etc. Correct, sir? To
Yeah.
get the reports into it. Here it is very simplified, sir. Having that knowledge, if you learn Workday integrations, straightforward and easy to learn and easy to perform, and having that background of SAP knowledge is a plus for you to
Okay.
integrate multiple applications. So what happened? I can see the majority of the clients move to Workday till they're using SAP systems for
Mm-hmm.
payroll runs and all. So they're exchanging the data in SAP also. Slowly they're bringing all SAP data into Workday at the end. That's how
Okay.
it
So
happens.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
in this case, like I should completely focus on the EIB Workday Studio and all, right? Not the
Exactly.
core,
No, no,
not
sir.
this core
Point is
jobs
here
and positions, compensation and everything.
directly. Yeah, yeah. Directly, even if you want to learn integrations, core HR is important, sir. I will give an
Mm-hmm.
example. Let's assume you're working on integration core connector, worker business object, or a
Mm-hmm.
payroll integration. So you're trying to fetch some data from Workday. You generate the file, and the file shows completed with errors. And
Okay.
you caught the error also. The error is saying that this employee ID details are missing. This employee ID dependent details are null. So we should be in a position to go and check
Okay.
who is this employee. Does this really that employee have dependent data? Or my integration is giving a incorrect data, right? Or mapping something went wrong. So that level of troubleshooting also required, right, sir? For that, the core HR
Yeah.
is helpful. Yeah. Even reporting also, anyone wants to learn core HR is the core model. That's why the name called core. After learning core, it's up to us whether you want to upskill in advanced integrations, like as I mentioned, sir, Studio, Apache, Pickoff, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the tenant access you are providing, right? So does it include the Workday Studio as well?
You can integrate, sir. Definitely, you can integrate the studio, but inform the organizer on what are the files you are sending and fetching from that. Okay, inform the organizer. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Thank you very much, Kiran.
Thank you, sir. But thank you so much for bringing those questions.
Yeah.
Right. Anyone have any other questions, friends? I can help you.
Sir, so
Hello.
the duration of this course, yeah, sorry, the duration of the course will be like 20 days, or
No, no, sir.
I just
So,
want a
core
clarity.
HR, it's a, from chapter 1 to till here, we need minimum, I'm
Hello.
saying, can you hear me? Am I audible? Everyone able to hear me,
Yes,
guys?
yes, you're audible.
Okay. So what I'm saying, sir, from here to
Yes,
here,
you are audible.
okay, 24 sessions is minimum required, sir. Please do expect it may spill 24 to 30 sessions. Depends on the questions, queries, troubleshooting,
Okay.
right? So 24 to 30. Overall, including all these
Hmm.
integrations and all, we need 40 sessions to 45 sessions. Overall, if you ask me, 1.5 months to 2 months near.
Okay.
Yeah. So because the reason is I don't want to give up or skip any
Hmm.
topics. I want to do a deep dive. At the end, once you learn right, it should be helpful for your career. That's how we will present. Sometimes I'll get a request like, can you complete in 15 days, 20 days? Sorry, sir, I can't skip like that. I want to do a deep dive in each and every topic. So I need minimum anyone registering for Workday Core HR,
Hmm.
please bear with me 24 to 30 days. Anyone learning integration plus core HR, 40 sessions to 45 sessions. Okay.
So the first will, sorry, 24 to 30 sessions will be like what it
Core HR,
is?
Workday Core HR.
Core, core
I'll
HR.
put,
And
I'll put it in
40 to
names.
45 is like integration.
Yeah. So 30 hours. Okay.
Okay.
Workday Core HR plus reports plus integrations, 42 40 hours. And
Okay.
sometimes if we are beyond the schedule, the more questions we are getting, or maybe you guys are doing a really good practice, stuck somewhere, I may require to help. It may impact our timelines. In that case, I may request
Hmm.
you 1 or 2 sessions on weekend, Sunday or like that. We'll have 2 hour sessions to compensate if required.
Okay. So the daily the sessions either maybe in mornings or in the evenings. The session will be like 1 hour or it will be 1.5 or 2 hours.
1 hour for lecture, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Plus queries. It can be 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm happy to support. Okay. It depends on you. 1 hour completely utilized for to
Okay.
deliver
So
the session.
the mm, because why I'm asking these all questions means we have to go office, right?
No,
So
no,
that's the
no.
reason I'm
Your
asking. In the
question is
morning,
valid.
the
Valid.
sessions will starts.
Hmm.
Yeah, in the morning, the first session will starts like the first session timings will be like at what time you will start.
That we will discuss, sir. So first thing, that's completely based on your answers. So as I said, organizer will
Mm,
reach out to one of you, each one of you, sorry.
mm,
So let him know what is your available times. Majority we will take a call. Again, we will connect probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We will discuss
mm,
if this time is suitable for you. If everyone say we can start our sessions immediately. Additionally, if
okay.
anyone have any career related or anything you would like to discuss personally, some people may have
Mm,
gaps due to personal life or professional
mm,
life or
mm.
anything, or any document related help, or anyone would like to switch your career from non-IT to IT or from other technology to Workday. Any questions if you have, you want to discuss personally, don't hesitate. You can call the organizer. He will take me to the conference. We both will guide you. Okay. Not only
Okay.
that, additionally, organizer will also help you. They have a different process for interviews and all. They will also help you on that. Okay. Right.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
So do
Actually,
we
I just want to
everyone?
discuss in personally. You mentioned in the last point. So we
So
definitely connect with you personally.
definitely, ma'am. Definitely, we will do that. Anyway, some people may have some questions, right? Personally, don't worry at all. We are there to help you. Call the organizer. We all something like this one. We'll sit together. We'll understand your queries and we'll try our best to help you out. Yeah.
Okay. So do we all will get a tenant access in the multiple logins or what I want to know?
Good point. So everyone will get, there are, I think the organizer will create multiple accounts. The same
Mhm.
account will be provided for two or three people, sir. Maybe that one, can you check the organizer, please? So he's the right guy. Okay?
Uh,
Okay.
I have a question.
Please, please.
So just wanted to know what if we have a good 2 years of experience on Workday and how much we can expect per annum since you are in the market from past 10 years, right? So what will be the estimated pay per
Definitely,
annum?
sir. So only Workday or any prior experience?
Uh, Only Workday. Like, to prior I was in like non-IT. So what if suppose if I keep 3 years in Workday along with the previous non-IT experience?
Sure.
With five
So,
years, you would say like 3 years in Workday and 3 years non-IT.
okay. So current salaries, how that works, any IT consultant having less than 3 years, we will call it as consultant or HRIS system admin. If okay, okay. If you're working at the product-based company, these are quite common term. HRIS system admin, IT
Mm.
operations, like that. So
And
this,
what we have executive also
why not?
designation.
Why not? We have, sir.
Yeah. So and for example, we have around 4.5 or some around package. What
Hmm.
could be the hike also?
Okay. So for workday, 3 years, if you're 2 to 3 years, if you're able to show, somewhere you may get around 18 to 22. Okay. 2 to 3 years with proven record. If anyone having beyond 3 years, up to 5 plus 6 years, you can expect up to 30, 35 to 40. If anyone having 8 plus years, there's a senior roles or lead roles, project manager, team lead in Workday, you are able to show that experience and perform based on that expertise or experience, you can expect 50 plus. Okay? 50 plus. The maximum in India, the people has taken up to 75 in Workday. Remember, the number what I gave is product-based company. Consulting companies has limitations. They will pay salary based on the billing they generated, correct? So consulting companies up to 60 they will ready to pay. It depends on your experience.
What could be the minimum pay of two place? Present it could be of 4.5 or 5.
So again, sir, the numbers what I'm saying is I'm in the interview panel, right? Based on that. So it depends on country, company to company. Any company you take, there are three categories: Cat A, Cat B, Cat C. If you go to the Cat A, 20 plus you will get. Okay. Example can be a Walmart, oil giants, retailings. Okay. Those. If you go to the cat consulting companies with that experience, somewhere you may get around 15 to 20 consulting companies. Okay, sir. Category C, boutique companies. So like they let you allow work from home itself. They don't have any headquarters kind of concepts. Okay, projects needs to be delivered. They will pay more also sometimes, but 2 to 3 initially they try to negotiate less than 20. So these are the packages, sir. Cat A, if you get a Cat A, pay up to 30 also you may get. Yeah. Again, I'm saying different company to company, depends on the players, role, so many factors on this. Yeah. The salary, what I said is considering the Hyderabad and Bangalore
Okay, Kiran, what about the market in US right now? Workday integration.
integration. Sir, the market is super good and financially is starting right.
Yeah.
Openings will be more and the pay also very good, sir, there. So you might know so since you're learning, you might definitely know one of you, any of your friends or relatives
No,
in
no,
Workday.
actually, I don't have any references. So that's the reason, like, I'm completely into full confusion, like whether I should learn because I'm traveling in next 2 months.
Okay.
So whether I should,
Pay is super good. It's
okay.
almost equal to equal. Uh, what do you call? So my friends used to tease me. Sorry,
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
no, it's not getting that. The doctor profession,
Hmm.
heart surgeon and all,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if they are the high earners, right, sir?
Mm.
Somewhere could be two to $300,000.
Oh.
If any person has 11 plus 12 plus experience and try to
Mm.
project in Workday, he can expect 180 plus to 2.4, sir, invest. One of my friend, he is getting 2.2. He is like same experience like me, and but he's a very good, he's an integration expert. He is. I'm into functional. Both started the career in the same.
Hmm.
So his package is 2.4, 2.2, 2.4.
Okay, I mean, I'm just thinking like whether will I get the calls or not, first of all.
You will easily get, sir. You can just check,
Okay.
open your LinkedIn, and
Yeah.
just subscribe Workday jobs in USA. You see the opportunities. You just try it. You see the opportunities, how many are there. Even in interview also, we will help. As I
Okay,
said,
okay.
getting into the job is easy, sir. Proving
Okay, okay.
the
Mm.
confidence we have to give, moving ourselves from comfortable zone, taking the challenge, definitely
Yeah,
will
yeah.
turn in Workday. Okay. I
Okay.
mean, you are a senior, definitely you are aware. Just I'm so sorry.
No,
Considering
no,
I'm
no, no.
explaining this. So yeah, pay wise good, sir. Pay wise is awesome and good. In India, you take Europe, you take or US, you take even Middle East also. I'm seeing enhancements E and Y.
Hmm.
They're expanding, and Australia also has a good openings. But my request is don't go in for everyone, including myself. Again, it's up to you. Don't target highest package, especially. The reason why I tell you, the more we get, the more we tend to down later, immediately. Consider the
Mm.
global market scenarios.
Yeah,
That's why I have 15
And the
years.
recruiters also expect more from us. If they expect more.
that's true. Yeah.
Absolutely, ma'am. The more we get, the more we work. It's true, right? So, see, senior roles, what is the expectation is simple. They may give a team, make them work, you also work. Okay? What the assigned task? Move the task. Don't hold it. That's what the management always looks for, right? Yeah. As ma'am, you mentioned, the recruitment definitely expect more or more salary. Yeah. Hey, so first thing, thank you so much. Though it is Sunday, you guys are giving your valuable time. Any other questions I can help you?
Hello, sir. I want to
Madam?
ask something.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want to know Workday core HR concepts are and also integration concepts are both are same or not in different.
Different, madam. Workday
But we
core.
want to choose only one HR core concept.
No,
You
no, no, no.
said
Why? Why?
first.
Learn both. Learn both. Learn both. Your resume has more demand, more opportunities you will have, more openings we will get. Techno-functional is a rare combo, man. It's a rare. If anyone able to be stand till the end of the sessions, learn both, able to configure, able to create the reports, get the information in the reports, create the integrations, interfaces, loading mass data changes, the demand is good. The confidence also you will have more because you know everything. So technically, though you learn all these right, later actually in the project what happened, you may require to work on one module. Because sometimes you may need to coordinate with the integration, but having an integration knowledge, you will only can troubleshoot and make things easy. It's not mandatory has to learn only one. Everything can be learned. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
What
man.
about the certificates? It will
Thank you.
provide.
No, no, no. Don't fall if any. I mean, for everyone also, certification 2015 is mandatory. The reason is only consulting companies, only recruiting Workday, not any other companies. Now, lot of opportunities. No one is ready to spend on trainings and certificates for 3 lakhs to 10 lakh rupees. Okay, so certification is no longer mandatory. Kindly check the LinkedIn post. They may give a word, certification is preferred, but not mandatory. No one is earlier it is important, ma'am. Mandatory, in fact. 2015, after which things changed. After Corona, things more changed. The reason is, if they want to send for a certification, either implementation or a pro certification, they need to spend minimum 2.5 lakh rupees to, depends on the module, up to 6 lakhs. Even the training requires travel, that additional cost, 3 lakhs extra. So no company ready to pay that amount for training. So not mandatory. And don't go with my words. Kindly check the job opportunities. You'll get an idea. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Kiran. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, ma'am. Please.
Yeah, I just have a question regarding the integration part. So basically, I wanted to know whether the integration does include Workday Studio, and do we need coding knowledge for that?
Right, ma'am. Thank you. So technically saying, integrations. So here we're gonna learn, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Integrations. We're gonna learn EABs, inbound, outbound, reports,
Okay,
file fields, core connectors with different business objects. Okay, these are end-to-end deep dive we are going to do in this integrations. Then
okay,
after we will document transformation also, all cal fields also. Then after studio, where is my template? You can see here.
yeah,
Then after we will also help you this payroll integrations, which include, remember, these are the covering basics on the tools and components. Okay.
mhm,
So if anyone would like to upskill, so Studio is 15 hours of training, but here we will give you 3 hours of training on Studio. What are the components? How to bring the data from tenant to the Studio, either a report or an integration, how to do a data transformations, etc. Now, straight question. Coding is required only for this tool, which is called XSLT and XML. If you want to learn Studio, you must learn how to tweak this XSLT. Okay?
okay,
So only that one, ma'am. There are no ABAP code, no Java codes, etc. XSL to XMLs, easy to learn and simple learning. We will help you on that. Yeah,
yeah. Thank you so much.
no worries.
Kiran, you said like the Workday integration, sorry, Studio is an additional 15 hours training, right? So are you going to provide that training if needed or?
Definitely, sir. So what we'll do, sir, in this training, we will give three tools deep dive we will do, sir. EABs, co-connectors, reports.
Okay.
Okay. Two tools additionally, payroll integration tools, which include Spreadsheet Studio, high level we will explain. Tools, components, and everything. Still, if anyone would like to learn Studio or pick up, definitely. We will take an end-to-end training on that part. Or if anyone would like to add additional module, like our friends at payroll benefits, we will help you on that part also. But my humble request, you are spending time and money here. First, go into the market with all this whatever we have learned. Give a try. Okay, give a try and getting into the job then add other modules or upskill yourself. That is one option. Second option, once we complete the integration, we will by post completion core HR only your resume ready. You can start applying for the positions and we'll complete integrations in 10 to 14 hours. Then along with that, while you're searching for the job, upskill yourself in the studio or pages in the integrations.
Kiran, just a small query, uh, can we get calls for only HCM or we need to go for advanced courses in the initial stage?
No, no, sir. Initial stage, I would say go to with core HR. We will highlight compensation, business process reporting more, inbound
Okay.
EIBs. With that, we'll get into. Later, once you get into the job, okay, then
Okay.
upskill yourself. Add one or two modules, whole two modules once you get into the job. The reason why I'm saying this, so some people will think, so that's true. See, everything, if anyone learn all these modules, for example, what I mentioned in the document, that profile is super profile. No doubt on that. To learn all these modules, you need to spend around 6 to 9 months of time. After that, you will get into the job is, I think it's more time spending, right? Instead, with these
That
modules, if you learn and then getting into the job and then adding each module per year, that help you. You can try to sustain it also involved, right? So that's why I'm suggesting that approach.
So, just one more query, absence, time tracking, payrolls, and benefits. So, how much time does it take?
For payroll, it requires another 25 hours.
Okay.
For benefits, 20 hours. Talent and performance is a simple chapter, 15 hours. For recruitment, again, it requires 15 hours. Sir.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions I can help?
One more. Sorry. Like, we can go after this HCM. We can go with only payrolls if possible.
Course.
They can
That's the
shortlist.
prerequisite, sir. And because you're anyhow completing compensation, right? In core HR
Yeah.
itself, you're completing compensation, then definitely you can go. Compensation is required mandatorily for payroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can we go for this payroll also, right?
Why not?
So, it
Easily,
could
sir. You
help
can.
us in shortlisting.
Yes, you can. After completion, you can directly go to payroll also, sir.
Okay. So, with payroll, we have any mandatory combos?
Not mandatory. Compensation is mandatory because that is the source of data you will get from the payroll, right?
Yeah,
Compensation, for
exactly.
example, you run the payroll, base pay is in the pay slip, salary amount is not coming in. You need to go and check the salary. So salary is available in the compensation under core HR. So
Okay.
that's how we need to troubleshoot, right? So compensation is
So,
mandatory. Yeah.
there is no mandatory time tracking and absence,
Not
right?
mandatory, sir. No.
Okay.
You can ask, see, each and every mod in the real world, there will be a person to support. So you need to work and coordinate with them. So everyone not working on all modules. If any company asking like that, don't go to that company first. It's not that. I mean, easy, but you don't get peace of mind. You don't get time for you. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, Kiran. Thank you so much.
No worries. So as I said, if any other questions, kindly reach out to our organizer. We will help you out personally. If you have any questions, I'm sorry, guys. Next to me, my child. So any personal question, if any questions, we will help you out personally.
Thank you,
Right.
sir.
Yeah. So organizer will reach out to you guys, share your feedback, and also available time. Accordingly, majority we will form it batch and we will start our sessions. And as I promise, post completion of this, I will ensure you have 2+ years of experience in Workday. That is on me. That is my
Okay.
responsibility.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving valuable time, friends. Have a good day and good night. Let's connect in our regular session. Take care. If any questions, directly call us. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.